Hello and welcome back to Living Abroad. Let me start off this video by telling you there's nothing specifically new since yesterday's video about the Thailand Pass. However, I do have some footage about the meeting minutes and the recap in English that came out from the CCSA meeting yesterday. And stick around until the end where I'll tell you exactly what to do if you're waiting on your Thailand Pass for the Phuket Sandbox, but it's running close to your travel date, and I'll give you some tips on how to escalate that and get that Thai Pass approved much sooner. My name is Alex, and you can live through me. Let's start off by talking about this video. So this was from yesterday. Unfortunately, we know the test and go will not be coming back anytime soon, at least until January 31st. The only thing we're waiting on right now is to see the details about when travelers can use their Thai Pass, the ones that already have the Thai Pass, and whether January 10th is going to be the cutoff date or not. So we have to wait until Friday to see what the official release is. Let's check out this video about the CCSA representative who's going to be talking in English and giving you all the details. Before we do that, if you guys are coming here regularly, find this video informative, just hit that subscribe button. That means a lot to me. So let's take a look at the official announcement.
General CCSA meeting that will be held this Friday, the 7th of January 2022. And of course, important decisions will be made on this Friday. Many have been proposed already today during the daily meeting of the CCSA today. And on Friday, we'll hear about the decision of the proposals and the making it more formalized. One of those is, of course, about the opening up of pubs and bars. We'll have to monitor the situation in that regard. Another important thing is, of course, the suspension of the test and go, as you may have learned from the news. Now, definitely, there will be a continuation of the suspension of the test and go, meaning a continuation of the quarantine for people entering the country. Definitely there will be that extension, but as we speak now, the meeting is talking about the date in which that suspension will be lifted. And this indeed will be finalized at the General CCSA meeting this Friday. So the test and go suspension remains until further notice, until the announcement this Friday. Until when, we don't have that information yet. Still currently being discussed. We'll know on Friday. I'd like to recap the CCSA meeting this morning. As you know, during the New Year break, we had a couple of meetings in the CCSA as well. While everyone was during their holiday break, the CCSA continued to work and monitor the situation. As you know, the numbers have been increasing during our holiday break. So this morning, the meeting discussed current global situation. Daily number of cases reported worldwide has significantly increased to over 1.9 million cases, confirmed cases today, with Omicron variant being found worldwide. And the overall situation in Asia, the Asian continent, remains stable, with Thailand ranked as number 25 in the world for the number of cases. The CCSA this morning also discussed a plan to cope with the rising number of cases. Some other measures are being considered and will be constantly adapted as necessary. Some revisions may be decided during the CCSA meeting this Friday. So please stay tuned for this Friday, the official update after the Friday meeting for confirmation. And regarding the Phuket Sandbox scheme, hotels are preparing to propose hotel isolation measures for asymptomatic guests to have sufficient bed capacity in the province of Phuket, and preparing for the infection of new variant of concerns while continuing the operation of tourism business in the Sandbox area. From the 1st to the 4th of January, yesterday, 2022, we have a total of 32,627 travelers who entered Thailand. And there's an infographic there on screen for you. Of this number, 19,311 travelers entered via the test and go or the quarantine exemption scheme, 1,767 via the Sandbox scheme, and 10-day quarantine, of course, for travelers who have been vaccinated or have not been vaccinated. There's the details on in that. The Sandbox scheme, as mentioned, for the various provinces, including Phuket and these provinces. There will be a more number of provinces entering in this Sandbox scheme as well. And of course, for the test and go, for those who have already received the QR code prior to the suspension. And out of the total number of travelers you see on screen, 605 or around 1.85% tested positive for COVID-19. So it's still at a low percentage, 1.85%. And moving to the top 10 countries of incoming travelers to Thailand, up until today, the 5th of January, we have topping the list from Russia, Sweden, Germany, United Kingdom and United States. And even though today's numbers in terms of the confirmed cases is back up again due to the Omicron variant, we can observe that at this moment, new fatality rate is fewer in the past few days. For example, yesterday we saw the lowest number of fatalities since April 2021. So since almost a year already, lowest fatality rate yesterday. This can be the result of our vaccine administration and disease control measures. So just to recap the important message for today, that the suspension of the test and go for incoming travelers still remains. We had talked about the assessment on the 4th or 5th of January. We promised an assessment on the 4th and the 5th of January. And that assessment, today is the 5th of January, that assessment is to propose for an extension of the suspension of the test and go. Now, no detail yet on extension until when, but that will be finalized and approved and announced this Friday at the General CCSA meeting. So hoping that all will be well, hoping that whatever we do will have an important impact in terms of prevention.
And that was it, guys. So that was the meeting that took place yesterday, and it looks like it's guaranteed that the test and go will not resume anytime soon, at least until the end of the month. Now, for those of you guys that are waiting for your Thai Pass to be approved and your flight is getting near, here's an infographic of exactly what to do if you're waiting on your Thai Pass and it's coming close to the date of your flight to Phuket. So make sure you follow these steps and contact them to get your Thai Pass approved quicker. Let's take a look. This is what you have to do if you want your Thai Pass to be approved faster. If you're coming through the Sandbox program to Phuket, just send an email to phuket.thailandpass@gmail.com. Fill in the Google form you can scan the QR code, scan it, fill out the Google form, or you can call 6676-530-220 to get that Thai Pass approved much faster. And that was today's video, guys. So it looks like we still have to wait until Friday to get official confirmation, and more vitally speaking, we have to see if the 10th of January will be the cutoff date. Once again, thank you guys so much. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow or maybe Friday. Bye.